Welcome to the Mastercam 2019 Mill Essentials video training series tutorial number 6. In this tutorial, we will create the top 2D geometry needed to create the toolpaths. Geometry creation commands such as rectangle, circle center point, line endpoints, and line parallel will be used. We will also clean up the geometry using trimming functions. We will select a machine definition and set up the stock. A 2D high-speed dynamic mill toolpath will be created to remove the material outside of the step. A 2D high-speed area mill toolpath will be created to machine the step. A 2D high-speed blend mill toolpath will be created to machine the semi-arc shaped pocket. Two 2D high-speed peel mill toolpaths will be created to machine the 2 slots. Backplot and verify will be used to simulate a step-by-step process of the tool's movements. We will then post-process the file to obtain an NC file containing the necessary code for the machine. First, we will create 2 rectangles. Select Wireframe, and then select Rectangle. Select the origin. Then pick a point to the right and below the origin. Enter the width as 5.5 and the height as -3 and press enter. Then press OK and create new operation. Select the fast point icon and enter the coordinates as 0.25, comma, -0.25 and press enter. Change the width to 5 and the height to -2.5 and press enter. Then press OK to exit the command. Next, we will create circles and arc tangent. Select circle center point. Enter the radius as 0.375 and press enter. Then select the midpoint of this line. Then press OK and create new operation. Change the radius to 0.625 and press enter. Then select the midpoint again. Press OK and create new operation. And enter the radius as 1.75 and press enter. Then select the midpoint again. Then press OK to exit the command. Next, we will create an arc tangent to an entity. Select Arc Tangent. Make sure the method is set to arc1entity. Enter the radius as 1.441 and press enter. Select this arc. Then select the arrow next to Auto Cursor and select Quadrant. Select the quadrant here, and then select this arc. Press OK to exit the command. We will now trim the arcs. Select Trim Break Extend, and change the method to Trim to Point. Select the arc, and then select this endpoint. Select this arc, and then this intersection. Select this arc, and then this endpoint. Change the method to Trim to Entities. Select this arc, and then select this entity. Press OK to exit the command. Select Divide. Make sure the method is set to Trim, and then select this entity. Press OK to exit the command. Next, we will create a line parallel. Select Line Parallel. Select this line and pick a point above it. Enter the offset distance as 0.25 and press Enter. Then press OK to exit the command. Next, we will create chamfers. Select Chamfer Entities. Make sure the method is set to one distance. Change distance 1 to 1. And make sure Trim Entities is enabled. Pick the vertical line here, and then the horizontal line here. Then repeat the process for the opposite corner. And press OK to exit the command. We will now create polar lines. Select Line Endpoints. Select the midpoint here, and then sketch the line approximately here. Change the length to 1.25 and the angle to -45 and press Enter. Press OK and create new operation. Select this midpoint and sketch the line approximately here. Enter the length as 1.25 and the angle as 270 minus 45 and press Enter. Then press OK to exit the command. Select Line Parallel. Select this line and select a point on either side of the line. Change the offset distance to 0.25 and for direction select both sides. Press OK and create new operation. Repeat the process on the opposite side. Then press OK to exit the command. Select this line and press Delete on your keyboard. And repeat the process on the opposite side. Select Trim Break Extend. Set the method to Trim One Entity. Select this line, and then select this arc. And repeat the process for the remaining lines. Select the circle, and then select this line. Change the method to Trim Two Entities. Select the arc here, and then select this line. Press OK to exit the command. Next, save your file. Click on File Save As. Give it a name, and press Save.